I ordered 2 things from MyProtein. Clear whey, just another way to get protein into my diet. The second thing I got was this collagen powder. I'm gonna test this out by adding it to my coffee. It says it's unflavored. A serving size is 2 scoops, and that will also give me 18 grams of protein. It smells very chemically, but obviously it would be because it's literally been processed to a fine powder. Just for comparison, box of collagen. Bigger than my head, would you say so? I would say so. I'm feeling very sore today. My calves are sore because yesterday I ended up walking 25,000 steps. I also went to a class this morning. It was just HIIT stuff, basically using body weight. I did not enjoy that at all. So let's give it a go. A little bit of an aftertaste, but it doesn't taste bad. I'm really happy with this purchase. That's pretty decent. For my lunch, I had some mango, some watermelon, then I had a soya coffee, and then I gave it a few hours. I did some errands, picked up the parcel, did some laundry, emptied the bins, all that jazz. And then I had my first meal of the day, which was chicken sandwich. It's Rowan Hill bakery bread. It's a little bit higher in energy, which is fine because I can compensate because it tastes good. I think it's around 5 grams of protein per slice. Yeah, it's 5.4 grams of protein per slice. I also look at the fiber, which is 2.7. Low in fiber base, not bad. I had a sandwich with chicken, and then I thought that's not enough fiber for me, so I was planning on having some carrots with hummus, and I'm gonna try this trick. I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm gonna do it now. Some carrots. I'm gonna take some Greek yogurt. I'm gonna mix it with hummus. Higher in protein, it's lower in calories, and it's got good quality nutrition with some healthy fats, protein in it too. And then this has lots of fiber and vitamins. In addition to sandwich, I'm gonna eat this. 1 tablespoon. And then as for this, I got it from Asda. It's the Moroccan style spiced hummus. First time trying Asda's brand. Heap tablespoon. So pop it in the bowl, and then I'm just gonna give it a mix. And then you can add whatever seasonings you like. Even though I prepared the carrots and that dip, I was thinking, wow, I'm really feeling full. And so I decided to not have it. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge and I'll eat it when I do feel hungry. It reminds me of these little drinks. I remember when I was in primary school, we would have sports days and we'd get snacks given to us with these little juices. It reminds me of that drink. I'm feeling like something sweet, so I'm gonna have this. It's got 14 grams of protein in it. It says it's low sugar and low fat, but what that means can vary, so I like to check. It's quite smooth. Chocolatey is good enough to satisfy my craving. You know what? I think I'm gonna chop up an apple and dip it into this. Then I get some more fiber in, and I get another piece of one of my 5 a day. Just for the sake of it, because I have these cherries, I just added a small handful as well. I'm gonna chop this up, and then I'm gonna go watch A Good Day to Be a Dog. It's getting really good. It's just weird, but I'm really into it. It's about this girl who has a purse. She turns into a dog when she has her first kiss, and she will remain a dog from midnight until 5 AM. It's around that time, and she turns into a dog every night for 100 days until she can get the guy that she kissed to kiss her again, but as a dog, and then she will turn back into a human. But if she doesn't do that within the 100 days, she'll remain a dog forever. I don't want to give any spoilers because just in case anybody ends up watching it, it takes a interesting turn. It goes back historically into this family's ancestral past. Some cherries and the pudding, and I'm just gonna try it like this. This is how much I've ate so far, and it's very bland. It's not got much flavour to it. It does taste chocolatey, but there's just not much going on. It's served well as a dip. Not my first choice. I just had my clear protein this morning, so I've already got 20 grams of protein in. I'm gonna toast this, have it with some of this fish, which is from, I think, the Polish section in Asda. I have that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add anything else onto it, but I'm gonna have this anyway, so that's my protein, fiber. I don't know the nutritional information for this, and I'm not sure how much of this I'll have, but I'll just have enough until I'm full, because I've got a 45-minute workout today. It's a glute workout that I've got later on today, and so I think this will be sufficient energy. If I'm hungry still after, I will have something else. After I have this, I think I'm gonna have collagen decaffeinated hot drink. And then for dinner, I was planning on making the bean dish that I had made in my fiber video, the latest one, instead of boiling kale, because I didn't find any. So instead of boiling the kale, I'm just going to use this spinach puree in salted water, and I won't really add much salt because it's already got salt in it. And then I'm thinking I'll just add beans and whatever other beans I can find, maybe chickpeas actually. I do need to go to the store to get some onions because I've ran out, because that's what makes this dish delicious, along with some fresh garlic. And I think that's what I'll have for my dinner tonight, but if I change my mind, I will let you know. So this is around 30 grams of almonds and hazelnuts. I'm just snacking on this after I got some of the oil from the fish on there actually. I had the herring and the toast and the carrots and the Greek yogurt / hummus mix, and now I'm going to snack on these. I had a tablespoon of this while I'm cooking my dinner, so I decided to have a stir fry with prawns instead because I didn't have time to go to the grocery store. And then I'm just going to add the leftover noodles. Bought this on Reduced the other day, so I'm just going to use this actually. It's a smoky barbecue flavour powder. Yeah, it's basically sugar and then all those ingredients, but a little bit of sugar is okay. I came across this MyProtein slices for £2, and I thought that's quite misleading. So when you actually look at the back, low sugar, not much fibre as expected, but look at the protein. Almost 7 grams of protein in this. You can't really tell in the camera, but if I was to cut it like this, a strange texture. Slice of protein cheese on top. I'm really not sure if it's gonna melt. Perhaps we will do this. This is what it looks like when it does melt. Normal looking cheese, but once that cools down, it will go hard like this again. Not as high in salt, I guess, because I don't get that salty, cheesy taste, but for the protein and the calories, it's pretty decent. Another chicory drink decaf with soy milk, and then I've got some snacks here. I've got this mochi to try, and then a few chocolates. I don't know if I'll have all of it. I stole it from my sister. Apparently it's strawberry flavour. It's 5:43 a.m. in the morning. It's Sunday. Last night after work, my body was craving something to eat, even though at work I had a big lunch and then a fairly energy dense dinner. I didn't have breakfast because I usually fast. So I had my lunch and then I had my dinner, and then I had my 2 liters of water, and I got around 10,000 steps in. Maybe my body was hungry because of the amount of movement and energy I expended, and maybe my lunch and dinner wasn't sufficient enough, even though they were energy dense meals. I had a bit of a stressful time at work, and then I came home and I started watching my favourite TV show at the moment. So I ended up eating those little Kinder bars, a few of them, and then I had some mint Aero chocolate, like 2 of the mini bars. So what I'm trying to say is I emotionally ate last night, and then I ended up having some toast with the protein cheese, a couple of slices of that with a bit of mayonnaise on it, and then I had a little bit of leftover sourdough. So I ended up overeating. I wasn't physically hungry at one point, but I just kept eating. And I just wanted to document that because I woke up this morning feeling a bit guilty about that. I just want to be honest, even though I didn't record what I ate yesterday because I can't record at work. It's rare for me to be alone and be able to record. But I'm not feeling so good. I'm feeling quite heavy, a little disappointed. But today is a new day, and in the grand scheme of things, it's okay. I noticed that I feel like I want to eat more when I'm at work because of the stressful nature of the job. But when I'm not working, I don't feel the need for that. So that's an interesting observation. It's interesting to observe that and kind of figure out what my trigger was and then try to address it differently next time. I was listening to this video about failure, and it was a good reminder that actually the failures are what will drive you to success, because in the failures are the valuable lessons. There was something important in that experience that I have to learn next time, trying something different. And I also want to normalize that emotional eating is that's part of the human experience. But for me last night, I was trying to soothe something. That's something that I don't want to keep repeating over and over again because it's not helpful for my long-term goal. Although I allow myself to eat emotionally now and again, last night was a little bit much. Does that make sense? I'm not going to restrict, and my body will balance out over time. I'm going to do some meditation after this, and then I'm going to get ready for work, and things are going to be okay.